more fund for AI in defense could also be allocated. So we are going to see a big push for AI perhaps in this year's budget. As the Union Budget 2026 arrives, what we're perhaps looking at is a moment when India's AI ambitions are rather in the focus, but perhaps there are some constraints that still remain which need to be ironed out. For more on this, we have Pallavi Ghosh joining us live. Pallavi, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. We are perhaps going to be looking at a big push for AI.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I think yesterday's comment of the IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav at Davos was a very good indication about how India considers itself to be one of the biggest players as far as AI is concerned. And why just him? The Prime Minister on multiple platforms has pointed out that AI need not be looked upon as something which could be destructive of our industry or corporate, or people can lose jobs. It actually can help in our modernization. So there are a couple of fields where the focus of AI is going to be on, and that is where we can expect some more of budgetary allocation. But not just that, apart from that, we can also expect some tax exemptions in the corporate tax structure is concerned. AI can be useful according to government sources, which is why they want to focus on it during the budget is as far as medical facilities are concerned. For example, if your ultrasound report or your X-ray report is given to a doctor, the AI can actually decipher it even more scientifically. Second, of course, agriculture. India is an agrarian economy, but more than that, because of trade tariffs, we want to modernize our agriculture. We want to increase our yield, especially on those products which have a lot of takers globally. This is where also AI can help in, kind of predict what can be a crop yield, modernization of equipments. And, so this is something which can touch upon our lives. It need not be destructive. And this is the focus which is going to be by the government and in the union budget, so as to give those companies, those sectors who want to use AI extensively to give some rebate in the corporate tax structure. Second, those industries which are focusing on AI, especially the startups, could be given certain amount of tax benefits as well.
Right now, Pallavi, that being said, what do you reckon is perhaps going to be a priority this time? Or what do you think is the constraint that we're looking at? Do you think it's execution of India's AI ambitions, or do you think it's policy clarity perhaps that's required?
I would say, it is a bit of a reservation. I mean, the government has been trying to address the concerns of many people who worry that if AI becomes imbibed into our work ethos, will it mean a loss of jobs? Will people be replaced? And this is a genuine worry because given the fact that labor intensive is the nature of our economy, of our country, and therefore losing out on jobs. And while the government is going to be focusing a lot on employment and job generation, how is it that you balance it out with AI? And the sectors I was speaking about is actually where AI can be used extensively without too much of a damage as far as the jobs or the employment structure is concerned. So when the government is going to start giving corporate tax exemptions, going to give incentives as far as the manufacturing sectors or the AI sector is concerned, that is essentially going to be the main goal, to acknowledge the fact that AI is a reality. Second, India is very much part of the larger game. And third, of course, is that there are positive sides to AI which also needs to be used.
Right. All right, Pallavi, thank you so much for joining us with your insights on this. Of course, we'll continue to bring you all developments. We're going to slip into a very short break. Don't go anywhere, though. News and updates will continue on the other side on CNN News 18.